The streets of Long Beach are alive with the sounds of turbos as we're getting ready for pit stops here. In fact, we're getting word that Alex Tagliani, second place right there in the number 15, will be pitting this time by. And yes, he makes the turn into pit lane as we're working lap number 30 here at Long Beach. And also, it looks like Will Power has made the turn into pit lane as well. Jamie?
And Will Power, remember, he didn't come in for a splash and go earlier like his teammates did. They're taking off that red set, putting the black set on. No change of plan for Will Power, who's been dominating. Jack?
Alex Tagliani drops the hammer, and he is off and away. No changes on the car other than they went from the reds to the blacks. They hope that that will change the slight understeer issue that he's been dealing with during fuel conservation, guys.
All right, thanks, guys. And that is the harder of the compounds. The black tires, the harder compound.
And what a lot of drivers said is that they put the softer compound on at the beginning of the race when the track won't have as much rubber on it, and they're not running that as fast of a pace. They think it's more of a conservative fuel run. Here we go with Nelson Philippe, just number 4, sitting here on the side of the track. That looks like turn 11, the tight hairpin, which is usually taking up 30 miles an hour. Now, he is offline, Marty, so maybe he had a mechanical problem and he just tried to get out of the way.
Meanwhile, we check back in with Will Power, and we'll wait to see how it falls into place. And we're now being told there will be a full course yellow. And you saw Paul Tracy get around Oriol Servia. Don't know if that happened before the yellow came out. It was awfully close. We'll wait and see what the race officials say. But if that holds true, Tracy will move all the way up to 6th position, because remember, we had a number of cars take their pit stop before the yellow came out. So this could be very costly to some of those cars that made the stop just before Nelson Philippe has his problem in turn number 11. There is your race leader, E.J. Viso. Now, E.J. has not made his stop. He's behind the Toyota pace car. Behind him is the 14 of Roberto Moreno, Paul Tracy, and Jimmy Vasser. Round out your top 4. Oriol Servia is enlisted in 5th. Board now with Jimmy Vasser. His 16th start here at Long Beach. There's only been 34 of these races. And
he's saying, guys, let's queue up just a little bit further, a little bit tighter. He understands how to play this game. He wants to make sure that pack is as tight as possible and they get caught up to the pace car. So when they get in the pits, he's got no patience for these guys.
Well, I'm just wondering also if there's an issue with Tracy.
You know what it was? That yellow was out when Tracy went by.
That's what I thought,
and
too.
I think exactly you're right. And that's what he's saying. Hey, man, I need the spot in there. But Tracy's, see how close that Tracy's going to end up just following up behind Roberto Moreno? He's not going to leave any space for Vasser to sneak in the middle there.
Well, we'll wait and see what race control says, because...
3 car is not cooperating.
And you just heard on the radio.
Pit this time, buddy.
3 car not cooperating.
So race control, Tony Cotman could turn around and pass along the message and say that the 3 car needs to be behind the 12.
I just love this. When was the first time you ever heard that line? The 3 car's not cooperating.
Yeah.
Where does Paul ever cooperate? But that's going to be one of the reasons we need him in the Unified Series. There is your race leader. Looks like everybody's coming in. Let's send it to Jack Arute.
Guys, Jimmy Vasser on his get-off-the-couch tour, as he likes to call it, is coming in for a stop. Now watch. He will go from the black tires to the red tires, so he's going to the stickier tires. This is his second stop. Let's check in now with Jamie Little as they complete the stop here for Vasser.
And E.J. Viso is in. They actually put some scuffed red tires on this. Fueled him up, and he's down and away in that 33 machine. E.J. Viso making his first Champ Car start. Marty?
And there you see Oriol Servia. Also, he has put the reds on, so he's got the alternate. And Paul Tracy, they've got a problem. They're checking underneath on the left side, looking at the CV joint.
And we had that report earlier that he felt that there was a CV joint going. That's part of the drive shaft. So if that happens, then the situation for Paul is he will have no drive to the rear wheels, and he would be out for the day if that is indeed the case.
And there you see Anala going out, Juho Anala, as he is listed in 16th position, the last car on the lead lap. Tracy will have to get back out before the field comes around, or he will go a lap down. So we're under our third caution here of the day at Long Beach. And boy, it has been a beautiful weekend so far, and a historic one. Danica wins in Motegi. Who wins here in the Champ Car finale? Stay with us to find out.